95% of job seekers pick the wrong career. In doing this, they begin a career path that makes them miserable. Until you choose the right career path, going to work every day will be the most dreaded thing you do for the rest of your life. Hi, I'm Belinda Harris, and I'm an HR professional with over 15 years experience in the human resource field. Every day, I post videos to help undecided job seekers like you make the best choices for themselves. I have a master's degree in human resource development and certified as a senior professional in human resources by the Human Resource Certification Institute. And I'm certified as a senior professional with the Society of Human Resource Management. I'm the author of 3 books and 1 journal, The Honest and Direct Truth to Interviewing from an HR Perspective, The Honest and Direct Truth to Resumes from an HR Director Perspective, and 15 Reasons Why You Did Not Get Hired. Also, the 90 Days to Employment Journal. Now, a couple of years ago, I met a woman who just knew her life work was going to be working with children. She wanted to be a teacher. She said she talked about it all through high school. She talked about it all through college. She earned her bachelor's degree in education and received her teaching license. When she graduated college, she said she landed what she thought was the perfect dream job, teaching 2nd grade. It wasn't. Then she thought high school would be a better fit. She began teaching 10th grade English. After 2 years, she thought maybe high school kids was too old and decided, let me try middle school. So she landed a job teaching 7th grade. Still, no. Elementary, middle, high school, maybe daycare kids was her calling. It wasn't. She spent 10 years working different jobs, teaching with kids, and she hated it. You may be thinking, picking the wrong career is not that bad. You can easily change careers. Or, not me, I will know immediately if it's the wrong career. I want to talk about how to pick a career you'll love. Listen, work is called work for a reason. But the right career can help make your life more fulfilling. Making a wise choice can enable you to avoid a lot of misery and fund a lifestyle that you enjoy. To choose a career that's right for you, you want to start with, what do you like to do? Now, unless you're fortunate, won the lottery or your parents left you a lot of money, you'll be working for quite a while. It will be smart to find a career that centers around something that you enjoy. Imagine spending 40 plus years doing something that you don't enjoy. So what do you like to do? What are your interests? What could you see yourself doing for a decade or more and be happy? Now, what are your strengths? The best careers are enjoyable and take advantage of your strengths. What are you naturally good at? What if you become good at because you spend so much time learning or practicing? Not all strengths will be transferable to a career, but some of them will transfer quite nicely. Ask yourself, what can you do better than most people? You also want to think, what are your long-term options? Some careers have better long-term prospects than others. Think about what you could do 20 years down a particular career path. Is there the possibility to advance? Could you use the skills you built in that job and transfer them to another? Now, what type of work environment do you prefer? Do you like the community feel of an endless series of cubicles? Your own office? Do you want to work outdoors? In a manufacturing setting? Maybe a laboratory? Do you want to wear a suit and tie? Maybe jeans and a t-shirt? What environment appeals to you? what lifestyle you prefer. Now, this includes income, but like city or country, you want to live out of a suitcase versus going to the same work location each day? Do you like to work nights so your days are free? Visualize your ideal lifestyle and consider the various careers available to you. Now, you want to consider your educational credentials versus what a career requires. For example, doctors need to attend medical school. A teacher in a public school, she needs a teacher license. So determine how much additional education you'll require for a particular career and whether or not you're willing to acquire it. One of the questions that I like to say to people is, what is it that you don't want to do? Oftentimes, identifying what we don't want can shine a light on what we do want simply by considering the opposite. For example, if you absolutely hate the commute, working closer to home or even at home might be preferable. Do you hate conforming to rules and regulations? Maybe something that will allow you to work under your own initiative with your own ideas would be ideal. Like writing, for example. Are you putting yourself under pressure to conform to someone else's perceived impression of you? For example, do you have thoughts like these? I should have a professional position. I must at least make this much of a salary because of my background. I should have a title that other people will respect and admire me for. Deep in your heart, maybe you really want to build dry stone walls with your bare hands, out on your own, out on a ranch. Who knows? Check your feelings to see whose rules you are actually following. You will never be happy unless you follow your own idea of what makes your heart sing. Are you really prepared to let others dictate how you should spend your life and make a living? Check your feelings. Check your feelings to see whose rules you're actually following. Again, you will never be happy unless you follow your own idea of what makes your heart sing. Are you really prepared to let others dictate how you spend your life and make a living? What if anything was possible? What would you do with your time? Try thinking without restraint or limitation. What would you do if absolutely anything were possible? Would you travel? Would you build? Would you create? Would you buy and sell? Where would you go? Who would you go with? How much time would you spend there? How much money would you make? What if your career wasn't grandioso, world class, or life-changing for anyone else? Would that matter? What if it was the modest, relatively inconspicuous, but incredibly important to your heart and soul? Just because some ideas are bigger doesn't automatically make them better. What you are searching for is a perfect fit for you, not for anyone else. The perfect career will be something you love, that you're good at, and also fits your dream lifestyle and work environment. A poor career choice can be costly down the road. You want to make sure that you take the time to make a wise decision. It will be time well spent. I want to thank you for watching the video today. If you haven't already subscribed to the Rocket Employment Newsletter, please do so. Every Friday it comes out. And we give out HR tips and advice and resources and templates and all types of different other goodies on there. See you at work. Hey, before you leave, I need you to subscribe. We need more rocket stars to land their dream job. Subscribe.